Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new match review here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about Reading's 3-1 home defeat in the league to Stockport County. That's right, the Royals have lost successive 3-1 games in a row at home following our FA Cup third round defeat to Burnley last week. Reading were defeated today by Stockport, and I've got to say this one was a much more deserved 3-1 loss compared to last week. Reading have come up against Stockport twice so far this season, and for me, they've been blown out of the water both times. Stockport have definitely played Reading off the park in both games. They're an experienced side. They're a side that definitely have a defined style of play, and listen, look, they get away with the dark arts if we're being completely honest. Lots of little fouls, lots of pushes, lots of shirt pulling, lots of tackles that are bordering free kicks, and look, for me, I thought the referee on the day was very, very poor, but it's something that Stockport know how to get away with it, and today, look, it was a masterful performance from them. Like I said, Stockport were definitely the deserved winners, and that for me, their performance was fantastic, but it doesn't take away as well from the very poor performance for me that Reading had today. I thought there was a lack of energy and a lack of Shazam from this Reading team. There was a real lack of motivation, it almost seemed, from the players. It really seemed like there was something distracting them elsewhere compared to this performance. I've got to say as well, the referee on the day, Carl Brook, absolutely embarrassing, if I'm being completely honest. The man is supposed to be the manager of the fixture. He's supposed to be the man in the middle that takes charge, but I've got to say Stockport ran him ragged. They absolutely were the people who were running this fixture. Really, really poor from the referee today. Somehow Reading came away with more yellow cards than Stockport. The time wasting began in the 6th minute. I've got to say the goalkeeper Hinchcliffe, was taking about 30 seconds each time from any time he picked up the ball, and somehow we were only getting 6 minutes added time and 4 minutes added time. But listen, look, I'm not taking anything away from the performance. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm always gonna be a little bit annoyed, a little bit salty when my team has been defeated by 3-1. But look, at the end of the day, the facts are that Stockport were the miles better side and definitely deserved these 3 points. Now, in terms of the fixture itself, we'll go ahead and take a look at Reading's starting lineup. We saw Joel Pereira continue to play in goal, while in the back four we saw Abraham Kanu and Tavonge Rashisha play as the left and right back, while finally in the middle, Harley Dean and Tyler Bindon played. The midfield trio remained the same as always, as we saw Harvey Nibbs, Charlie Savage and Lewis Wing play there. Out wide, it was Chem Campbell, who partnered up with Andre Garcia, and finally up front was Sam Smith. I've got to say, like I said, the left-back performance today from Abraham Kanu was absolutely shocking. We saw Jarrell Dorset finally make a return to the bench as he was brought on for the second half. But look, Abraham Kanu, shocking performance today. I thought Tavonge Rashisha wasn't much better over at right back, as we saw Michael Craig as well return in the second half as he slotted back in at right back. I've got to say some other individual performances. I thought Charlie Savage was really poor today. Yes, there was a lot of energy in the midfield, but Reading really lacked a creative threat in that midfield. A lot of the time there was lots of passes between Tyler Bindon and Harley Dean, and then a long ball over the top to Sam Smith. And today would have been a fixture where Reading really would have benefited from Ben Elliott. Lewis Wing was marked out of the game completely and was unable to lose his man and unable to make these massive passes or these little sparks of energy that he has, and Reading needed another outlet. Harvey Nibbs and Charlie Savage were unable to provide any sort of creative outlet today, and I thought Ben Elliott would have been perfect for this fixture. He would have been that spare man, that creative energy, and look, Reading really missed him on the day. Now, in terms of the goals from this fixture, Stockport raced out to a 2-0 lead within 13 minutes, both goals coming from set pieces from former Royal Oliver Norwood. The first one came from a Reading mistake when a pass back was played to Tyler Bindon and the ball has ended up going out for a corner. I don't know whether it was Charlie Savage or Abraham Kanu that played the pass, but either way, massive mistake from them and has massively cost Reading there. But either way, Oliver Norwood played a corner or a cross into the box, and it ended up being Macaulay Southern Hales who ended up scoring. It was a header, it was poor marking from Reading, and yeah, that was the case as well. With the second goal, Tyler Bindon fouled his man Carl Wooten up front. A cross came in from Oliver Norwood once again, and at the back post, unmarked, was Callum Connolly. Some really poor marking from Reading. Stockport could have easily made it 3 as well, just after The second one went in, but it was cleared off the line by Tyler Binden. After that, the game started to die down a little bit, and Reading really struggled to create anything going forward. There was a free kick that was whipped in, and Reading just about missed the opportunity. Both Harley Dean and Tyler Binden just missing it by centimeters, if we're being completely honest. But that was it really for the first half. The second half began with not a controversial moment, but again, actually the end of the first half, we saw a little bit of an incident happen on the left hand side. It came when Andre Garcia looked to be barged by his man Ethan Pye, but as Ethan Pye's gone in for the barge, Andre Garcia's kind of took a step back, but I think he might have pushed him as well, and Pye's gone flying into the advertising boards. This has caused handbags between both sides, and all players have come together, pushing each other around, and it caused Garcia and Pye both to be booked. But Reading, after the halftime break, saw a really strange moment happen. It came when the number 9 for Stockport, Isaac Alofe, apologies there, but it came when he pulled up and was injured. The referee allowed him to just be down for a long time. And it actually caused a little bit of an issue for Reading, as we saw the physio come onto the pitch and help him off the pitch, but the physio didn't actually leave the pitch. So Olaufe, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation every time. Let's go with Isaac. Isaac has left the pitch, and the physio has not left the pitch. And Charlie Savage has tried to push the physio off the pitch. The physio is still not off the pitch. He's trying to push him off. He's flipped Charlie Savage round. Charlie Savage has been booked. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Charlie Savage maybe shouldn't have done that in that situation, but at the same time, it's a really weird booking for the referee to give out. Yeah, I'm not really sure as to what was going through the thought process of the referee, as we continue to see Stockport dictate the pace and dictate absolutely everything about this fixture, as the referee could not get a grip on it. Reading did pull a goal back though, and did make it 2-1. It came after 2 substitutions. Michael Craig and Kelvin Ehibachiman both came on the pitch in the 60th minute, and in the 61st minute, Reading got a goal back. It was from a free kick on the left-hand side, which Charlie Savage whipped in, and Sam Smith headed in at the front post. Smith scored, and after that, how did Reading capitalise on the momentum? By doing absolutely nothing. And we actually made another mistake for the third goal. It came when some dodgy defending at the back was played around. The ball eventually found its way to Jack Diamond, who was unmarked on his own. Michael Craig really should have been doing a lot better there. Carl Wooten passing the ball to Jack Diamond as he shot. It's kind of been saved but gone through the legs of Joel Pereira, and unfortunately Stockport have scored again. After that, not too much happened in the game. There was a lot of tackles that were flying in from Stockport, and again the referee was giving absolutely nothing. But look, I'm not going to sit here and say the reason Reading lost was because of this referee. No, I think he was a big factor in the way the game went. I think he was really poor, but I thought Reading were dreadful as well on the day, and I thought Stockport were much better and deserved the win. But look, the EFL have got to sort these referees out, man. Once again, I don't expect to see this referee in League 1 next week. I think he will be demoted to League 2, where it was that poor of a performance from him. But look, Reading weren't too much better. I thought we were very poor on the day as well. And look, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but Stockport deserved it. Now, in terms of the league table, Stockport have actually climbed above Reading into 6th position now. Both teams on 41 points. Reading do have a game in hand over Stockport, though. That game against Shrewsbury coming up in the middle of February. But yeah, 41 points plus 4 goal difference for Reading, plus 12 for Stockport, as they've climbed above us and have now entered the playoff positions. That's going to be it for this video today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been James, and we'll see you all again very soon. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.